What is up, guys? Kempo back here in my work uniform again. Just had another great weekend, spending a lot of time with family. For me, the Christmas, this December, summertime, doesn't look like summer right now, it was raining, but we just had a heat wave in Perth. But my summertime Christmas period has started. It started in December, to be honest. I have a lot of birthdays and everything throughout the year anyway, so it's crazy as it is. But yeah, so I thought, I don't have a lot of time to, scratch myself there. Don't have a lot of time to actually create a lot of videos lately talking about some crazy stuff, some sports and nerdy stuff. I am reading Absolute DC right now. I just read the second Absolute Superman. I'm getting Absolute Batman 3, and I'm about to read Absolute Wonder Woman 2, and I'm reading Kingdom Come right now. I'm about a quarter into that. And so far I'm watching Creature Commando, Skeleton Crew, still trying to finish The Boys, Dune Prophecy, all those shows right now. I'm still watching all of them when I get time, but time is an interesting one, because yeah, if you don't get a lot of it to yourself, well, from my situation, don't get a lot of it to myself. Can't speak for others, and when I do, I get to watch a little bit of something, and I'm learning to not think about how to utilize that time to benefit something else. I'm learning to do that a little bit, but learning to relax while I'm at it, which is really good. So I thought today, talking about sports wise, Scorchers got a good win. They started off, cricket's, the third game started. I could talk about Colby Covington losing to Joaquin Buckley. I did actually talk to my mates thinking Joaquin Buckley was going to win. I was right about that, but I did make a video about it. But anyways, I didn't actually get to watch the whole thing. I only got to watch the replay because I was so busy going out getting birthday presents, because I had a birthday, and getting some Christmas shopping done. I was trying to get the rest of the Christmas shopping done too this week, because obviously Christmas is next week at the time of filming this, and I've still got a few things to do. I'm sure everyone else is like that. It is that time of year, especially if you're older, you've got kids, you've got a lot of nephews, you've got a lot of family. This time of year is just absolutely crazy for everybody. And I really wanted to just talk about this time period, really, and what it means to me, maybe means to other people. It is an interesting one, and I was like, because there's got the Usyk Fury fight, I've already done my prediction of that. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to be one of those people that constantly changes what they think on that. I put it out there, and so I'm going to stick with that. For me, Christmas time, it's changed year to year, but I think this year, Christmas time for me is just purely the much time I get to spend with the family, the better. At times I might complain and say, oh my God, I've got to go do this. And it sounds bad, but when it starts at the start of the December period, where I've got 3 birthdays in that December period, and I got to buy all these presents for my family and my in-laws side. I'm going to buy gifts for nieces and nephews. My wife's birthday's in just 4 days before December, so I've got to organize a birthday for her, and trying to get myself sorted for Christmas and what my plans are and how to navigate what each of my families are doing, because I've got large families on both sides, so I've got to navigate what's going on. And then it starts even earlier, because the in-laws want to go to Kings Park, which is a big park in Perth. They want to do like a family thing like that the week before, and my family wants to do like a quiz night now, which is a new thing, a few days before, actually on my wife's birthday, which trying to navigate that, and the day before that trying to organize a birthday for her. Then work's crazy, and look, it's just that time of year. It's that time of year. Everyone's used to it, and I'm also very blessed, because the idea of Christmas to me is, it's not about gift giving and Jesus or any of those things. For me, Christmas is the idea of getting to the end of the year. It's a big extravagant bonanza, and celebrating and reflecting on your year. That's for me what it is, and it's almost a reward once you get past everything and you get to that point where you're sitting with your family, all those times you get to visit your family and friends, and you get to just talk to them, have fun. You don't have to talk about anything particular. It's just you getting to relax and have a beer, or if you don't drink beer, have just a sit down, eat some food, and you get to reflect on your year. Like I kind of spend I think the last couple of years at Christmas when I get to it, getting a bit too drunk each time. And I think I'm going to try not to get to that crazy this time, and I think I'll be okay. But I said to my uncles and aunties that came over yesterday, I said, look, there's no promises, because when I'm around my cousins, it's how it is. But I'm going to try not to get to that point. But for me, I'm really focusing this year on writing down what I've completed this year, really reflecting on my year, giving myself credit where credit is due, with all the things I've accomplished, because I find myself, and I find a lot of people do this as well, constantly looking forward. We're constantly thinking, what can we get done now? What can we get done later? What haven't I done? Beat yourself up about things you're not doing. I'm not fit enough right now. And for me, I know I'm not right now. December for me is the time I rarely even get to actually go to the gym. This morning I didn't get a chance. This afternoon I won't get a chance to, most likely. My best squeeze in 20 minutes, but it's that, I won't even I might even be able to coach tomorrow, because might be going to Kings Park after work, and that's not a bad thing. And that's the point I'm trying to get at, is that it's not a bad thing if you do get to the point where you're finding things are a bit crazy and you don't get time for yourself and exercise and read and this and that. You just got to don't beat yourself up, just recuperate yourself, write down all the things you're grateful for, write down the things that you've accomplished. Like I did it last weekend, and I think I've already talked about it on YouTube. I'm just sitting there looking at all the things fitness wise I completed this year. Like I ran my new PB, when it comes to long distance running. I've graded 3 times in my boxing gym, which is the highest you can get in the gym. I became a coach. I got married this year. I've started the process getting a house. We're building a house. We've saved so much money. We're already at the point where we've got the deposit money now. Everything we put away is savings. My wife and I are in a better place than we've ever been. We're just pretty much best friends. My family and I, we're very connected now. My friends, I feel like I'm catching up with them all the time. I feel like work's going good. I'm working very hard, and I'm learning the backside of what I do and trying to advance myself career-wise. I just feel like I'm in a very good place, and that's not saying I did make a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't complete things I wanted to do. Like I didn't finish my comic book I wanted to write. I won't say the other mistakes. Some of them are bad, but the point is, I'm very bad at forgiving myself for things, and that was one thing I'm really working on, is just writing things down, being grateful, giving myself props when I do, and even the things I acknowledge I didn't do, I'll just write down, I will do it next year. Or once all this period's done, I'll start again. Write down, get that mentality back. It's like that roller coaster. You're going up and down, and you're on the train tracks. You're on the straight path, you're getting everything done. Sometimes you veer off, and that could be any excuses. You veer off side to side, but you can. It's the good thing about that. You can always get yourself back on the track. It's always up to you to get yourself back on it. You need to figure it out. I'm not perfect at it. I'm still learning how to do it, but that's just a little thing I'm trying to do. But yeah, overall, Christmas is such a good time, such a crazy time, but a beautiful time. And I know not everybody has the same experience as I do. I understand that, and that's one thing I like chatting to other people about, is what Christmas is to them. Because some people just say I spend it with their partner, or they spend it with their friends, or they don't even celebrate it at all. But at the end of the day, Christmas is an idea. It's an idea that everyone's perspective on it is different, and it's changed, and their experience on it is different. Those are some things, my experience of what I take away and what I try to use and learn from Christmas. Not like I'm trying to better myself around Christmas time. I just like to get the most out of it. That's really all it is. And even if I don't do half of those things, I'm not going to beat myself up. At the end of the day, the point for me really is to spend time with family. And if I can learn to reflect and make myself feel good, because that's, who doesn't want to feel good at the end of the day? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to better ourselves, feel good. And yeah, so if I don't get much time to create more videos throughout the week, I apologize. But I'm still putting this one out there. Christmas is to be cherished and loved, and be safe, have fun, and try not to beat yourself up about mistakes, and looking forward to the new future that we've got going, but live in the present, because present is a gift. I know, cheesy as hell. Thank you as always, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.